How to become your own CEO. Becoming your own CEO means consistently setting achievable goals that, step by step, will allow you the possibility to be successful every step of the way, gradually moving on to greater challenges. But how does one get there? Fortunately, there are some simple and straightforward steps that you can take in order to get yourself on the right path. The first step is becoming clear on what it means to be your own CEO. Today, I'll explain the 3 characteristics that compose the mindset of a successful CEO and how you can begin to mold your own CEO mentality. Hi, and welcome back to another video of Finance Sense, where we cover all the latest trends in the financial markets and the economy. But before we start, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with our videos. Now let's get on to the video. If you have the mindset of a worker, you won't be able to see the big picture or make progress toward a more meaningful goal. You will have difficulty establishing your ground if your mind is not accustomed to thinking like those who successfully accomplish significant goals. This method of thinking is adopted even by individuals who embark on a massive project without knowing what the ultimate result should be. So, given that you are already aware that you are supposed to act like a CEO, why not get a head start on the process and begin training your brain? Everyone is one of a kind, but we all share some characteristics in common. These characteristics, taken collectively, characterize the CEO's mental makeup. The first characteristic you'll notice about these CEOs is that they are constantly proactive. In other words, they react to events as they happen rather than waiting for them to happen. If you want others to respond to you, you have to initiate action. Those who are slow to act usually come out on the losing end. Take, for instance, the scenario in which you suddenly learn that you will be attending a party in 2 months and realize that you need to take action to improve your appearance. It will be more challenging for you to begin getting in shape while you are being reactive. And even if you're successful in doing so, it is more likely that you will gain the weight back after the event has taken place, as you have no control over it. This was outside your plans. You only responded to it because it resulted from an external occurrence. You did not have the correct priorities driving your actions. As a result, you tend to perform poorly since you're pressured, anxious, and searching for ways to cut corners. Yet, if you take the initiative to improve your health, you won't have to worry about your well-being when unexpected things come up. You may use this information to extrapolate to any sort of circumstance. Being proactive entails taking action on something you already know will be helpful. That places you in a situation where you are always one step ahead of the competition. And then there's resilience. One of the finest ways to describe someone's level of resilience is their ability to keep moving even when they don't want to. Things come naturally when you're driven, excited, and genuinely passionate about what you're doing. This explains why some people are able to play video games non-stop for several hours. Although it's an interesting and enjoyable activity, it doesn't reflect how things function in the actual world. There will be those days that are neither exciting nor enjoyable. It's up to you to boost your resilience against the reality that most days won't be like that. Resilience begins to develop when you have a motivating purpose for doing something and are confident that wonderful things will result from your efforts. You'll discover new sources of energy that you had no idea existed. Now, when it comes to resilience, everyone deals with things they want to avoid dealing with in their own unique way. Some people find that meditating helps them, while others find that listening to motivational music is more effective. Some simply force themselves to push through and complete the task. Build your own resilience according to your circumstances. If you put today's lessons into action, it won't take you more than 3 months to see significant changes in yourself. Finally, there's the growth mindset. A growth mindset refers to the belief that all knowledge is attainable. There are no obstacles to learning new skills. A growth mindset entails being aware of what is achievable and believing that whatever you're looking for may be found in some form or another. And as you adopt this mentality, your perspective begins to shift. You learn, for instance, that you don't have to be a chef to start a great restaurant. You don't have to spend millions of dollars on marketing in order to succeed. Instead, it's a matter of understanding how things work, as well as making steady progress until you finally achieve your goal. Adopting a growth mindset may set you apart from others, especially if you know and feel that something extraordinary is out there and that it's just a matter of time until you discover a way to acquire it. So, how does this growth mindset manifest itself in daily life? If you can sell anything to just one person, there must be a method to sell the same thing to a million other people. If you are capable of losing just 1 pound, it shows that there is an opportunity to achieve your ideal figure. If you can make one person smile, it shows that there is a way to make a group of people smile. As you can see, everything begins with the very first baby step, and once you take it, you'll find that there is much more to the world than what initially meets the eye. However, knowing the 3 characteristics of a successful CEO won't help you much if you don't start putting them into practice in your daily life. This is the point where brain training begins. Now that we've established that, the first thing on your to-do list should be taking on a project in your life. Something you've been meaning to do for a long time. Something you're doing but aren't certain will pay off. Or something you know you should be doing but have no idea how to start. The next step is to get a piece of paper and jot it all down. After that, carefully review what you wrote, then add 10x beside it. In this case, 10x may mean going to the gym if your goal is to improve your physical health through this project. Having your 10x come out sounding silly is a sign that you're doing it correctly. This is an effort to adopt a more growth-oriented outlook and kickstart your personal development. We have a definite trend of overestimating the culture of the bigger picture while consistently underestimating the culture of the small picture. An individual may place greater value on the statement, "I will perform 10 squats every day," more than, "I will go to the gym and hire an instructor to help me get into shape." But if you assess the second statement, the 10 squats seem little by comparison. When you have a large target in sight, the little steps along the way won't seem intimidating. When you become accustomed to doing this in other areas of your life, you'll notice a gradual change in your perspective. Nonetheless, you must take action and complete the project. You can't just think about it and expect to get anything done. Now, on the same sheet of paper, write down 3 activities that you are sure will benefit you, or at the very least, will help you in the future. This might be a more demanding condition, such as eating something nutritious twice a day. Start implementing 3 of these tasks after writing them down. As soon as you feel like this is your new routine, jot down 3 more goals and repeat the procedure. The key to becoming your own CEO is to concentrate on the outcomes rather than the work. Keep track of the data, work to improve the systems, and eliminate the things that are a waste of time. Nobody cares how much work you put into it. It doesn't matter if you put in 2 hours or 20. The only thing that really matters is the outcome. Hence, make sure you don't get caught up in working only for the sake of keeping yourself occupied. There are many different routes one might use to accomplish the same goals. Overcommitting to something ineffective is not necessary. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on our videos. And make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. This is Finance Sense, helping you keep up with all the latest trends in the financial markets and the economy. Stay safe and keep learning. Until next time.